welcome to this episode of Stacy's Kitchen. And on today's episode, well, I have a special guest coming, a familiar face. You have seen her before, to finish up our Thanksgiving meal. So we're going to be doing a little bit of corn pie today, as well as pumpkin pie. So stay tuned for that. So corn pie time.
Corn
As we say,
pie.
we're keeping it, local.
Local.
But we can say Caribbean.
Okay.
Because we have a taste of Guyana, we have Trinidad, so, local Thanksgiving.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. I've never heard of corn pie. This is my first time, so I am learning.
So instead of, green bean casserole, we're going to do a corn
Okay, a corn casserole.
casserole, yeah.
Or corn pie. Casserole is a word we will use in the United States.
Yes, I would usually do green bean casseroles and
Okay.
such, but all right. So Sandy, you could put some,
Put some butter.
Yeah, put some butter. So our pot is very hot, so if you want, we could put all that in one time.
We have some pimentos and sweet peppers and garlic and onion.
Yep. So we're gonna let that saute and soften up a bit.
So you like cooking with butter?
Yeah, I do.
Because
Yeah,
I
actually.
noticed that she's using butter,
Yeah.
and you like your coconut oil.
Yep. I like using pure butter. I like using ghee as well too.
Okay, I actually
Yes,
love using
yeah.
ghee. I love ghee. I cook
To
it.
me, the texture is a bit different,
And ghee is natural, like a little more natural.
Yep.
I love ghee. I will pick that over like the corn oil or the soy oil
Yep.
and things like that. Wow,
All right,
this is
so we let
sauteing
these sweat
nicely.
out a bit.
I saw you guys have it here, the anchor butter. I love the anchor butter. I use that
pure
in the
butter
States.
is actually really good for you. Using pure butter, like anchor butter, and
My son actually will make the butter.
Oh, okay,
He'll
okay,
make his own
nice.
butter.
Actually, I was meaning to do that, but I never got around to doing it. So,
It's so simple. It's about
all right.
eating it.
So what I'm doing is I'm keeping the water in the corn,
Okay.
and we're gonna add that to this.
Okay.
I let it cook up a bit for that sweetness.
And you can also use fresh corn.
Yeah.
Just
So I'm
take them
gonna
off.
take the heat up a bit, so it will start to bubble together. Alright, so we can just leave it actually before we need to add some seasoning.
Let's add some of the special Trini
Yes.
seasoning.
You could just pour it in. You could just pour it in.
It smells like every time, right? Smell it.
Lovely.
Oh,
And it's not overly spicy, yeah? It's good.
yes, and
Yeah.
the thing is with this, it makes you want to eat right away. That's what I feel like. What's food is around?
And to me, the way that it's ground is gonna infuse really, really nicely
It's not
Yeah.
puree. It's chunky.
Did I put this on? All right, yeah. Make sure the heat is a bit up.
It's chunky, so it makes it better.
We could add a little bit of salt. Probably just a pinch for now. Yeah. All right, so we let it simmer for a bit. So Sandy, while that is, it's starting to bubble already, I wanted to start the dough for the pumpkin pie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's bubbling up nicely there. All right, so Sandy, you could add this milk to that.
Okay, the milk.
Yeah.
So you're putting some milk. What kind of milk is this?
I'm just using some regular carnation evaporated milk, yeah.
Awesome.
And you can add the egg as well. Let me just make sure we test the egg first.
Yes.
All right.
So just one egg?
Yeah, just one egg. Cool.
Just mix
So,
it in
yeah,
there?
mix it up.
Wow. It's more like a dessert without the sugar.
Yep. Let me get up some cornstarch.
It's like a seasoning dessert without sugar. Eggs, corn, shadow benny, peppers, onions, and garlic.
I'm going to
then
set my
some
little
milk.
oven here as well.
Okay.
Bake. All right, so I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch just to thicken the mixture a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can, or if you do not have cornstarch, you can also use flour. A little bit of flour will do the same thing. Wow, sticking it up.
And now we're gonna add the cornmeal,
Okay.
which gives it a little pie texture. So I have this tray that's greased already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mix this up. Stir, stir, stir.
So we're not gonna leave it too long. We're just gonna stir until everything combines. Ooh.
That looks good.
You can taste for salt if you want. And now we're gonna use some of our local cheddar cheese.
Very good, very good. So you stir the cheese in?
Yeah, so what do you think about the flavors? Is it
So good, yes.
Right. All right, so Sandy, this is about ready.
So you put
So
that
we can
in there.
turn this off, yeah?
So it's like a corn casserole.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Right.
Spread it out.
Yep.
Wow, that looks...
Look at that.
And then you add some cheese on top.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you could add the remaining cheese on top.
And this is a local cheese.
Yeah, we could probably scrape the pan out a little bit more there to get all the goodness. Let me get my spatula. This is my favorite spatula.
This is a great idea. This is like a nice breakfast food. I can see it like as a breakfast food. And I can see you can add like chicken, like shredded chicken or something in there. Wow, yeah.
And what you can do is just add a little more butter to the top and let that melt in there with it.
I'll add a little bit butter. This looks delicious. And so simple.
Yep.
Very simple. This is awesome because this is awesome. Like if you are a mother with a bunch of kids, this is a great way to just have this meal with some protein.
Yep.
Like any protein.
Yeah, so the butter will give it a little more moisture. Like for me, cornmeal is something that's a bit dry when it's finished. So I would prefer put some extra butter.
Okay. All right.
All right, good. So you could probably just press it in there for a little bit.
I have it. Let me stir.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look how nice that butter is melting in there.
Yep.
Look at that. So you just bake this?
Yeah. So we're just going to bake it for probably about 15 to 20 minutes because that's basically cooked.
Okay.
But just, to
okay.
bring everything. You can actually add some breadcrumbs on the top if you want, but we're just doing it, we're going to just use it. We're keeping it the cheese,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Man, this is all kids' dreams right here. Cheese. It's like letting
butter
them,
and cheese.
Yeah, you're letting them eat tasty food and corn in this size. Is this a little sweet?
Yes, it will be. It is sweet. The cheese itself or the pie?
The pie.
It'll be sweet. That's why I left the water from the corn in it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it adds a little more sweetness.
Okay.
Right. So.
Awesome. Look how good that looks.
I know, right? So guys, you could put other things, depending on what you want in it, so it's very versatile. You could play around with this. You could add maybe some tomatoes, chopped up tomatoes, things like that in it.
That sounds good for more grown-up taste.
Even mushrooms at the top of it, or onions, like to give it a crunch. Yeah.
So for more a grown-up taste, add more spices to it. Like she said, all the mushrooms, onion, some pimentos, and also maybe more hot pepper.
Yeah,
That will be amazing.
I'm a basil lover, so everything basil is going down. I should have been Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use a lot of basil.
All right, so our corn pie is out the way. Time for dessert.
All right.
So just a simple pumpkin pie goes a long way. You know?
For Thanksgiving, you have to have some pumpkin pie.
Of course.
It's not
Or sweet
Thanksgiving.
potato pie, but we're going to be doing some pumpkin pie
Awesome,
today.
awesome.
Yeah. And from our local vendors, our local squash, I'm using that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So the real thing here, not in the can or anything.
No, it's the
awesome.
real squash. So when we come back, we'll be starting our pumpkin pie.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to this.
ACTN, The Voice, your family-friendly station.
Alright guys, so time to prep our chicken. We're not going to do turkey today, we're doing chicken. So since Sandy already had this lovely sazon here, we're going to be putting some of this nice spicy fresh seasoning. So Sandy could just baste it
I'm
on.
gonna base them up here. And this is our friend we're staying with, Jenny. She actually put the seasoning together. It's all the freshness from Trinidad.
Yep.
The farmers here, all the shadow benny.
I know this smells, I say might as well use it, you know.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good, so
I mean,
good.
I had some chopped up there, but I say, let me go with yours.
And you want to get it all the way in the crevices, all into this meat.
Yep. And I'm just gonna stick a bit of rosemary. I love some rosemary on my baked chicken. And some parsley. So guys, I'm gonna be doing a homemade stuffing as well to go with this. You could just put our rosemary, pretty it up. Just gonna add some dried basil. Just put a little bit of garlic powder.
We have a little bit of fresh garlic powder here.
Yeah, I'm going to some paprika as well.
Remember, everything fresh is already in the ground up
So we're just
seasonings.
using a little bit of, you know, dried herbs and spices. It actually gives it a little bit of a texture on the top as well, the dried seasoning.
Especially on the skin,
Yep.
but it's dry.
I'm also using a bit of turmeric. And we can stuff the rest of our fresh seasonings, fresh herbs into our chicken. Almost said turkey there again. So guys, I have already infused the chicken with some salt and black pepper, some Worcestershire sauce, and of course, Sandy's amazing seasoning she brought today. So it's all going down in this kitchen.
Awesome. And she's here teaching me her kind of way doing this chicken for Thanksgiving.
Yes, and we're keeping it a bit local, so I'm gonna glaze it with some sorrel syrup that I have as well after. So you'll see how that comes out, you know, the taste.
Yeah, she was just telling me about this sorrel syrup, and I was asking her where I can buy it because I want to also try it.
Yeah, so we're gonna, you know, be keeping our Thanksgiving a bit local today. So I'm just gonna put this into the oven, and then I'm just gonna set up our homemade stuffing, which is really simple, as you will see in just a minute.
Okay.
So quick and easy homemade stuffing. So I had some leftover bread and I toasted it a bit and I chopped it up and looks like some croutons. So I'm gonna heat some butter. Ooh, look at that
It
smell.
smells good.
So I'm just doing some butter and there's a little piece of thyme in there. All right, so I'm just gonna add the rest of these
The pimentos,
pimentos
garlic,
and the garlic and stuff.
sweet peppers. She's caramelizing it with the butter.
Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna, Sandy, you could put some of that in there, or put all of it in there.
Okay, some of this.
Yeah.
And these are toasted already?
Yes,
or?
they're toasted already, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, eventually stuffing gets soft anyhow, but
Yes.
you know. Oops.
And these are some local bread that you have here.
No, so that I made that actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did some
Even
brioche
better,
buns.
even better.
My son likes them. So I had a couple left over. So I said, you know what? I'll use it in the stuffing. You can empty, so I'm using a tin of cream of mushroom soup. Just to, give it a little moisture. If you don't have cream of mushroom, you can use a normal tin of mushrooms. You add a little bit of milk and, some butter.
So you just add some cream of mushroom here.
Yep. And so I'm just gonna add a little more of these dry herbs, a little spice, and of course, I'm gonna be using some of this green seasoning.
All right.
Oh wait, where's your seasoning?
Yeah, where's the fancy seasoning? Oh, right over
it's
there.
right here. So we're just gonna pour some in there. All right, so you can just give it a.
Let's stir this up.
Yep. Ooh, that smells so yummy.
And this is a simple,
Simple, yet it's gonna be very delicious.
You put some pimentos, some shadow bennies,
Yep,
garlic and onions
that's
in
it.
there. It will be delicious, even with
now
the
cream of mushroom
mushroom.
is a bit salty already, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna put a little more butter.
Nice, nice.
Right?
Hey, it's once a year is Thanksgiving, okay?
Yep.
So use your butter, use all those fresh
And guys,
ingredients.
you could use fresh mushrooms, as I said, to add to this. Ooh, that smells so amazing already.
Correct.
Yep. And
Do you add-
that's basically it. I don't really use too much. Well, for me, I just like a light stuffing. A little bread.
Okay,
You
okay.
can add meats and stuff to it.
Okay.
So everybody does it differently.
Can you add a little bit coconut milk to make it a little more?
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
Oh wow, that's gonna be tasty.
All right. And that's basically it, guys. Look at that stuffing. How cute is that? What you can do sometimes, so you can actually pre-make your stuffing and you put it in to the chicken or the turkey and bake it with it inside of it, yeah.
And that juice from the turkey or the chicken or the duck
Yep.
or whatever your choice of meat for Thanksgiving.
So what I would usually do
Love
as
it.
well, you can add cheese, like some Parmesan cheese.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, you wanna try a little bit?
Let's-
Yeah.
Very tasty.
Yeah, very tasty.
Wow. Nothing that I expected because I've never done it like this.
Just simple.
Yeah, you still,
Simple and effective.
and then you still taste the freshness.
Yep.
Even though it's bread, you think
And
it would
listen,
be
you
like,
can add more onions, you can add more garlic. I don't see anything wrong with it. The salt is perfect there. But just for a little more bite, you can add more fresh seasonings on top of that.
But this is delicious because with all the other things will combine together.
Yep.
It's like a great company with the chicken.
And as I said, you can use fresh mushrooms to build it a bit more. But guys, basically what I try to do is make your cooking simple
Yes.
and budget friendly as well. And
Exactly.
still enjoy a nice meal.
Right.
You don't have to be overly expensive and I try to keep
Exactly.
it meals on a budget.
There
That
you
was
go.
basically my team initially.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So you're enjoying everything on a budget.
And especially being so quick because many of us have kids and we have
Yep.
jobs. Both of
Yep.
us, have jobs. So this is quick enough. People stress so much when it's Thanksgiving and Christmas because of the time of cooking and how much stuff to
Yep.
cook.
That's
And if you
what-
make
yeah.
it like this, it's so good and quick.
All right, guys. So I'm just about done here. Sandy had to leave because she has to catch a flight. So we're gonna end off with our pumpkin pie. As you know, it was a little local tribute to Thanksgiving. And so I have my ingredients that I'm gonna blend together, my pumpkin, sugar, eggs, and the full recipe will be posted. So this is just a little, demonstration of how to do it. But it's always a lovely treat. So I have my pureed pumpkin. I have 3 eggs. I have a little bit of butter, some sugar, some nutmeg, cinnamon. And I'm gonna add some full milk, whole milk, and also some condensed milk to give it some texture. So guys, the pie dough just consists of flour, butter, some cold water, and a little bit of cornstarch. All right, so we're gonna mix all this again. And guys, feel free to WhatsApp me at 393-ACTN. And I can forward the recipes to you, the full recipes. All right, so again, I have 3 eggs in here. I have a cup of sugar. I have a cup of condensed milk. I have 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. I have nutmeg, I have cinnamon, salt, and all of that combined is going into this pie crust here. This is homemade pie crust, which is simple, very, very simple. All right, so now I'm just gonna pour this. I have freshly grated ginger as well in this mixture. See, that is very pretty. Let me give it a taste. Lovely. Actually, somebody was telling me that they actually bounced me up in somebody who looks at Stacy's Kitchen on ACTN at a poultry place. And she said she made me out by my voice. And all the way from Tagarigua, whenever you're watching, it was nice getting your feedback. She said she liked the fact that I taste my food to make sure it tastes good, which is important. Some people don't like to taste their food. But I know if something of mine isn't tasting good, so I try to make recipes that are simple, cost-effective, and yummy. Okay, so I'm going to finish up with some grated nutmeg to top the pumpkin pie. And after the break, I will reveal my corn pie. See you soon.
ACTN, The Voice, your family-friendly station.
We have come to the end of this episode of Stacy's Kitchen. This episode and the one before was really a tribute to Thanksgiving, a local twist on Thanksgiving. So I have my pumpkin pie and I have my corn pie. And just before I leave, I am going to try the corn pie. So let's take a little taste. It did not disappoint. It was amazing. So, guys, feel free to WhatsApp us on 393-ACTN. And I do hope you enjoyed this episode. And stay tuned for more. And don't forget, our new episodes of Stacy's Kitchen will be aired Mondays and Wednesdays, 5:30 p.m. on ACTN The Voice. See you there.